supports local farmers. And today we're going to go visit Wayne from Wayne Organics Farm in Oneonta, Connecticut. Now here we are at Wayne's Organic Garden, and Bill and Wayne are breaking up the garlic to be planted. So tell us about the garlic.
This is a soft-neck garlic called Inchellium Red, and this is the last variety that we plant in this season. We planted most of the rest of them already. Bill and I are popping these things. They call this popping the cloves, so they can individually be planted. That's how garlic is done. Let's see, this is a little different from some of the other garlics, but it's pretty much all the same thing. So pay close attention. You can grow your own. Don't have to buy it from me.
So are there certain types of garlic that are better to plant than others?
Well, there are types that are better adapted to where you are. In the kitchen.
Hang them up in the kitchen.
They're, you know, you don't want to keep, you want to keep it above 45 degrees. Because garlic, you know, we're planting it now, and it germinates at 35 to 45 degrees. So don't keep it in the fridge. Because it'll sprout. That's why your stuff you buy in those grocery stores, other than the Willimantic Food Co-op, where they probably refrigerated it. People are always telling me, "Oh, I get garlic and it always goes bad. You know, it always sprouts." And I say, "Well, where do you keep it? In the refrigerator." I say, "Well, there you are." You know? All of Wayne's Organic Garden is divided up into 5-foot by 100-foot sections, and this is one of them. And he'll make 4 rows 12 inches apart, which is what he's doing. And this is where the garlic will go. He's throwing out little chunks of stuff that are in the way of it, so that's what he was doing there. And then he's going to run over it again with the same kind of machine, but it has fertilizer, and it has organic fertilizer like vegetable meals and that sort of thing. And then, after that's done, wow, you're on a candid camera.
Yeah.
And so you're going to do the fertilizer next. That's the fertilizer. That's where the fertilizer goes. And this is the vegetable meals and it's all part of the web of life. You know, if you don't have bacteria in the soil, you don't have anything going on. That's what decomposes compost. And the process of this stuff becoming useful to the plant means it has to be turned, like the nitrogen parts, that have to be turned into nitrates, and that's done by bacteria in the soil. What you do mostly is you just step on this, and there's a lot of trash in there, which is what you call all the old weeds and stuff that are in there. It's hard to press it through them. But you can see, I think, that it makes these little holes, it makes marks. And that's where the garlic's going to go. These are 5 inches on center. Like that. It'll probably work a little better out here away from the edge. We use this to make the holes that aren't really deep enough. And can you see me now? You just put in there and do this.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah?
Well, the next thing you do after you cover these up a little bit, and the ground gets a little firmer for getting colder, you put down mulch, such as hay or straw, and then you're done for the winter as far as what you're going to do to it. But sometimes you get nervous. You come out in December, and you kind of peek to see if, you know, I used to do that when I was first doing this, because I was my gosh, I spent all this money, I saved all this seed, I did all this work, what if nothing happens?
Yeah.
And, but of course, so far at least, knocking on wood, I've never had a crop failure. So Corey and I have a lovely bunch of kale. This is the end of the season. Kale is at the top of the kale plant. And we're giving this to the filmmakers in appreciation for showing up. Don't forget to support your local food growers and your Willimantic Food Co-op.